bit.
You cut up a little bit?
Cause we live. We live. We vibing. This is my vibe tribe. My vibe tribe.
Hey people.
We gonna give y'all a little time to hop on. We're gonna vibe tonight, man. This full moon and we just gonna vibe. Vibe.
I'm feeling this music.
Yeah.
It's like real hey.
Hey. Hey, we got our drink. Y'all join us, man. We are going to vibe tonight. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to the vibe tribe. Who we got? Tiffany
in.
Soto, Lonzy. Hey, love.
Heather's in.
Lonzy said, I was waiting on y'all. This is the crew. This is the crew. I see y'all hopping on. Say hi. If I can't see you or if we're not friends, at least say, hey, what's up, coach? If you're not shy. We are going to, in just a second, just get this party started, man. We're going to talk about some spirituality tonight, some self-love, man, and our stories, and we're going to empower y'all, man, and it's just going to be fucking amazing, all right?
Heather says, cheers, coffee and cannabis.
She was like that.
I know you're in a good balance right now.
Oh, Melly Mel says, can't hear you all.
Can't hear us?
Evening, ladies.
Hey.
We had this issue
Can y'all not hear
for
us?
Talk to Me Tuesday. Put in the comments if you can hear us or not.
Oh man, that's Facebook. That's Facebook. Jessica, hey,
Hey,
tell us if you can hear us. Can't
Mel
hear.
says
Can't hear.
Heather
I
says,
can-
I can hear you. Heather, do you have an iPhone or an Android phone?
Why does that matter?
No, I'm honestly asking because last time with Talk to Me Tuesday,
Yeah,
the Android users could hear.
You probably should tell them that. Hey, yes, I
I'm an
can.
Android.
Oh, Jessica
Can't hear, loves.
iPhone. Heather has an iPhone.
No sound. I have.
But Jessica says she can hear us. That's
That-
so weird.
That's Facebook. I mean,
Heather says I can hear you.
hi, loves. I don't know. Let me see. I don't even know if there's anything that I can do here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
I don't think so.
Mm,
Kel, can you hear us now, Kel? Who else? Lons, can you hear us now?
Can you hear us now? No. I don't know, guys. Let's see. Sorry. Y'all are hopping on, too. I don't know. Can you hear us? Can y'all hear us? No? Yes? I can't still hear you. Hey, ladies. T, can you hear us?
Oh, Heather says can.
Can you hear us now?
Heather says she can hear us. Lonzy says no.
Please.
Tierney says yes. Lorraine says yes.
Okay.
Greer says I can hear.
Okay. This is okay. Well, if the majority can hear, then we're gonna move forward.
Okay.
Okay, sound is good. I am so sorry. The other guys that can't hear. I can hear. You can hear now.
Awesome.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Great.
Awesome.
Fuck, man. God damn it. See, that's the energies, man. I'm trying to tell you this. Listen, ain't shit we can do about it. Ain't shit we can do about it. We just flow through the shit.
Yes.
You know, but there's a lot of energies going through right now. The full moon shit just be fucking up. You know, technology just be fucking up. But if you can hear me, then thank you. I had to close out and join back in. Okay. Then maybe you
try
can.
that if you
Woo!
can't hear it.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Let's manifest. Everybody can hear, and you can
Yes.
hear, and you can hear.
Yes.
Silly.
All right. So let's get started since we most of us can hear. I'm grateful that you guys can hear. So let's get started tonight. First of all, I want to thank everybody for being a part of this awesome movement, the Dee'Toxin tribe. All of the everyone has ears. All of my existing members, all of my new members, welcome. I'm Coach D. I am the leader of this tribe, and I've been growing this tribe since January of this year, and we started with 0 followers, and now we're almost at 1,100. I think that's pretty damn fucking awesome.
Yeah.
For where we're headed. Of course, we're headed to the millions, but I'm always grateful for where I am, always. And I appreciate you guys for being here. This is a space where you can totally just vibe out, just be yourself, connect with yourself, heal, inspire, empower. If you need to cry, cry, but you're going to definitely elevate in this space, guaranteed. So stay connected to us, and we're going to vibe. I'm going to introduce you all tonight to my lovely, lovely vibe tribe. My wife, the lovely L. Hall Coleman, Girlfriend's Budget CEO. Many of you know who this is. We're going to talk about some money stuff too tonight. And on this side, so they came as a package and I got included. So it's kind of like, Oprah and Michelle and then Ellen got included. That's what happened. So I'm grateful.
Real talk.
This is my girl, Sandy, man. She is an awesome, awesome soul, as y'all can already feel and see.
Yes.
And she will be launching here very soon, 2020. I'm going to go ahead and tell them.
Go ahead.
Sandy Ero Fitness Shiro. When I tell you she called on the fitness and she's going to welcome like some shift and positive things to the fitness world, it's going to be amazing. And she's our coach now that she's back from Asia.
You missed me.
I did. We really did.
She
really
been whooping
did.
her ass in the gym.
Whooping our ass out. I had to go soak my body, y'all, and do a spiritual bath before this because I could barely walk. Real talk. But you know what I love about her? She's very compassionate. She's very patient. She's very loving. And you have no choice but to level up physically. Like sometimes, like you think you're going through like this cool little gentle workout until the end, and you like, what the fuck just happened? Because she's so nurturing through it, right?
Sandy just whipped my ass.
Yeah, it's like on the cool in a loving way. Oh my God, like that's how it is. So yes, we're all excited to be on this entrepreneurial path together, and it's amazing. And so we're gonna tell you, ladies or guys, whoever is present, our journey towards self-love and towards getting here. So vibe with us tonight. Y'all can share. Somebody said, wonderful, Sandy. Oh, that's T.
Hey, T. Thank you. She's a big cheerleader. I love her.
Congrats, Sandy.
Aw, thank you.
So Sandy's just joining us, and we gonna level the hell up. So that's what we're doing. We're excited about it. It's important. Once you do identify and connect with self-love, you will start to get this type of energy around you. And so we're gonna talk tonight. Who wants to go first and talk about your journey towards self-love? They never know me what they're gonna get. Them two, they got a whole damn agenda structured. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
we're very. Yeah, we need some sort of agenda.
And me, I'm like,
go on the cool.
Yeah. Well, I think we were going to talk about how today is a very powerful day. It's
12/12. Yes.
It's 12/12, which means it's a very powerful manifesting day.
Yeah.
When you break it down, it's like when you add the numbers together.
It's 3, right?
12, 1 and 2 is 3, and then 12, 1 and 2 is 3, so it's 3, 3. 33 is a very powerful number as well. It means Trinity. It means Father, Son, Holy Spirit, mind, body, soul.
Just
all of
just
those
the highest of the high.
My Nigerian mama sent me like 12 scriptures through the Bible, so I know today's special.
Yeah, it is. And it's a full moon coming in Gemini, which is definitely showing us things, showing us our worth. We're celebrating things right now, man. It's time to like really see your visions and your dreams materialize, man. It's time to really just go for it. And this moon energy is also very symbolic to like your relationships. I know a lot of y'all have probably been experiencing, you're really starting to evaluate people in your life, the type of partnerships you want. You're starting to really think about that. You're starting to grow. And that's what this energy is bringing. It's time for you to really, really go elevate. What did Jessica say? Balance, harmony, and duality. Yes.
Jessica, that's our soul sister.
Woo! So yeah, we're gonna just vibe on that tonight and just talk to y'all a little bit about us. You know, self-love is a dope ass vibe. Y'all see it. I love that statement because it really, really is. You know, when you truly start to love you, everything just like starts to connect. Everything starts to make sense, right? So I guess we could do it like this, like we always talk. You know, I love asking y'all questions.
Yeah.
So, Sandy, let's start with you.
What you want?
When did you first connect with yourself and identifying or knowing it was time to love yourself? When did you first have that moment?
Yeah. Man, I'm going to say in my 30s. Yeah.
Wow.
Because, you know, you go through that whole, like, child period, adolescent, then you go into adulthood, and then, I don't know, something just hit me in my 30s where I was like, you know what? I've been through so much. Like, I know who I am, and I'm also open to know more about me, you know? And that to me is self-love. And that I felt that more in my 30s. So
yeah,
that's when it really started. And things just like completely changed for me. Like the moment that I started loving myself, like I started attracting good things, good people, good experiences, you know, and the things that weren't for me, I was able to identify like, get out of this. Like this is not going to be good for yourself, for your soul, for your mind, everything. So yeah, my 30s. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let me ask you this. What were the things or beliefs or feelings or emotions that kept you from connecting with yourself?
Insecurity, for sure, was definitely something that prevented me from loving myself. And lack of confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's something I practice every day. Every day I'm fighting through some sort of insecurity or some sort of confidence issue. And I just have to look at myself in the mirror and be like, you know what, Sandy, you ain't perfect, but you got this.
You got this.
And you know, just recalibrating.
Yeah. And
realizing that like I'm enough.
Yes,
you know?
because you are.
For sure.
You fucking are. Definitely. It's a daily practice, man.
Yeah.
Like seriously, it's a daily practice. And I tell you all this, you know, we don't just we're coaching and we're putting these things out here and we're being inspirational, but this is the life that we truly live daily. You know, it's exuding from us. So it's something you really, like Sandy said, you really have to like take it a day at a time and really just tackle it and shit, get through it and say, fuck, I'm a badass at the end of the fucking day. You know, real talk. So, Lovely.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna play with you.
As always.
So, tell me about, even though I may know things, there's still some things, you know, I know you've had to work through to really connect with yourself. When did you realize it was time for you to say, you know what, I want to love me?
I remember the moment.
Do you?
I do. I think I do.
I think you
Besties? I think I do.
10 years plus.
I think I know.
Well, throughout my life, I have lived this life of trying to live up to these expectations that have been placed on me. Mostly from like my parents, but just because I thought, you know, I was taught like, because you're a woman, because you're Black minority, like things are going to be so much harder, so much more difficult for you. And so I just lived my life believing like I have to like achieve, I have to succeed, like I have to do all these things for accolades or recognition or whatever. And that wasn't me loving myself. I was chasing like titles and chasing, you know, letters behind my name, or because of what I thought I was supposed to be or who I was taught I was supposed to be. And also in being with you, you know, like Babe and I, we always say we're not perfect. We've gone through some things. We broke up. We got back together. Like we've been through some stuff.
We've been through it.
And during the time when we broke up and we really took time for ourselves to like dig deep within us to figure out what it was that we wanted, it was then that I was like, okay, fuck the expectations of my family or people who I think may or may not approve of me. Like, fuck them. Their opinions don't pay my fucking bills. Like, nothing, they're not doing anything for me. So I have to live the life that is truly like, that I'm happy in. And that's when we sold the house. I packed all the shit out. I was like, I need to start over. I'm getting rid of everything. I got rid of my house. I got rid of my car.
That was some fast ass movement.
Yeah.
I was right. That was the pinpointed time in your life. I was like, yeah, I remember it.
But I remember y'all.
It was so drastic.
It was.
I got shift.
Yeah, it was the shift that I needed, and sometimes people need that like shift, like that physical shift to like shake some shit up, and be like, I'm no longer like being in the routine anymore. Like, I'm ready to do things my way, and the way, like, live authentically me. And that's what I did. Fuck this house, fuck this car, fuck all this shit. I'm getting rid of all of this shit, and I'm moving.
Fucking moving, and it happened very, very fast.
Thank God, because I was tired of driving out there.
Yeah, that was some fast ass movement.
Yes, you had to do.
But it was needed. It was needed. Like Babe said, you have to have those shifts in order to grow, man, and just wow. So how do you ladies feel now? Like,
good.
Good?
Oh, really good. Yeah.
Yes.
Having the mood of like being unfuckwithable is like the most liberating feeling ever. Like, nobody can fuck with me. Like, because I don't allow it. Yeah. When I get mad, when I get upset, when I get like flustered or whatever, it's because I'm allowing somebody else to fuck with my energy.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, wait a minute. No.
Like, no, you can't have my energy.
No, absolutely not.
Go over there to your corner.
Yeah.
Let me put you in your corner.
Yes.
Yeah. I just watched DeVonn Cole's stand-up on Netflix, and he said, there's no other motherfucker out there that's like you. And that's absolutely right.
That's
like,
the truth.
Excuse the language, but it's real. Like, you know, like, that in itself is amazing. Yeah. So, like, why wouldn't you want to make this person better? You're the only one.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm appreciating right now. Like, it's like there's only one Sandy era. Like, that's
one
it.
Coach D. And even if there's another Coach D, there's not a Coach D.
Yeah.
You know, there's just not a GFB. There's not a Sandy Ero. You know, Fitness Shero.
Yes.
You know, I just gotta be
put it out there.
But that's self-love, man. It's the truth. It really is. I'm just grateful to be here. You know, I was talking to one of my clients today, and I was like, wow, like, you know, the inspiration that she offered towards me, I got low-key emotional in a positive way, in a good way, based on what she stated to me, because I realized at that moment, and I get messages and we get compliments and messages all the time. But sometimes you feel things differently in certain ways. And so today I just felt like, wow, there was a time when I didn't feel like I mattered. I didn't feel like I didn't understand why I was here. I didn't want to exist here. I was hurting like bad. And to be in a position where I feel good, I feel peace, and I have people saying, wow, because of you, I am growing, I am loving, I am understanding myself. Like, that's the epitome of self-love. Is a dope ass vibe.
Yes.
What does self-love mean to you all? Drop
it in the comments.
What does self-love mean
We're vibing tonight. We are vibing tonight. We really, really are. We really, really are. I'm gonna when we're finished, I'm going to talk to y'all about my crystals, because I know a lot of y'all in the group like crystals and energies and stuff like that. See the crystals, and we'll talk about them. And but yeah, somebody tell us so we can talk about. Tell us what self-love is to you. Tyra said, hashtag unfuckwithable.
Yes.
That's a Kid Cudi song, by the way.
Is
really?
It? We should play that shit.
Yeah.
Heather says, self-love saved my life for sure. Man. Yeah, and Heather, we vibed before. I'm grateful at where you are. Your journey is inspiring.
You know,
Definitely.
When you have self-love, you don't have to worry about, like I said, other people's opinions. You don't have to be connected to negative people. You don't have to be in toxic relationships. You know, even there's people who have that codependency. You don't even have that codependency, because you got your own self-love. And you know when somebody else is fucked up and there's just nothing else that you can do for them but release them with love so that you can go on and level up in your life and do the things that you need to do for you. Because at the end of the day, just like they say on the plane when you travel, put your oxygen mask on first before you put it on somebody else. You can't be helping the next person if you're not even helping yourself. You have to take time for you and figure out what you want, what makes you happy, like the journey you want to be on. That's your focus.
You know, it's interesting that you mentioned like getting rid of toxic people, toxic situations, but for me, when I think about self-love and practicing it, I had to let go of like that old me, you know, like forgiving myself for things that I'm like, damn, could I have handled that differently? Could I have said something differently? Could I have done something differently? And being able to move forward is something that I know that I practice every day, and letting go of any hard feelings, any bad emotions. Just keep it pushing. Life is short, and I don't want to go from this earth upset or not loving myself. Absolutely not.
Right. What we've all had to do on a deeper level is really connect with that inner girl, that broken inner girl that we were conditioned. We grew up conditioned with, and we had to really go in and face her and connect with her, each of us, and really, like you said, forgive and just really face it and start, reprogramming the beliefs. We do have to ask. It's okay for us to ask ourselves for forgiveness. We have to be okay with the shit we went through things that we couldn't control. It wasn't our fault. And when you get to a space where you're ready to say, you know what, I got to connect with this pain. I want to heal from this pain. You can grow. You can take that little girl by the hand and say, I got you. I got you. Now that what I know now, I can love you differently. And this is how this peace and purpose starts to blossom. Because I told Sandy the other day, I said, welcome to purpose. Welcome to purpose, sis.
Yes, I love that.
Your journey now, this is purpose because you've done a lot of that inner work. You've healed. Just like Babe and I, when we were going on this entrepreneurial journey, it was about us saying, you know what, are we really ready to deal with what's going on and then walk into purpose? Because that's where we were headed. So
Sunny Nan says, knowing your own truth and worth. That's what self-love. Heather says, thanks, Coach. I've come so far. When you stand on your own, in your own darkness, and find the light on your own, it hits different. Tyranny says, accepting myself for me and not allowing anyone to fuck with how I feel about me.
I know that's right.
Positive vibes only.
I know that's right.
Okay? It looks like I gotta shake my neck. Positive vibes only. That's what that
There's
looks
not an emoji for that.
I know. Like a negro emoji,
Like they got the one with this, the emoji like this. I needed one like this. Like, what did you say?
Heather says, yes, forgiveness is key. Melanie says, self-love is putting yourself first. Heather says, I got me.
You have to have you, and you really have to be serious about having you.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And there's not a damn thing wrong with that.
All the moms out there, we've got a lot of friends that are moms,
yes.
you know, and I think that's something they struggle with a lot. And I'm not a mother, but I can only imagine, like, holding down a household because I'm the third of 6 kids, so I get it. But please, for the sake of yourself and your children, your family, for everybody around you, like, just take a moment to just meditate, soak your body in some hot water, do something to be like, you know what, I need time for myself. Even if it's just 10, 15 minutes, your soul will thank you for it.
Yes, self-care and self-love go hand in hand. Like self-love and self-care is showing yourself self-love. So, like, doing that, we had some friends that we had this conversation with, like, doing that, I put that before anything. I put self-caring before my relationship, before my business, before anything, because I know that me taking care of myself will trickle into my relationship, into my business, into other areas of my life. I have to take care of me first.
What's your favorite thing to do to
Self-care?
What's your favorite thing?
Oh, okay. So
Naps.
So since I'm budget, you know,
Yeah.
budget queen. Like I got yes. I
Yeah.
got to have my naps.
Yes.
Love her naps.
Listen, if I don't have my
Yo.
naps, I get real cranky. So no matter how busy I get, no matter how big I get, I'm still going to take my motherfucking
Oprah
naps.
takes her naps. She takes her naps.
Yeah, and taking baths. I love water. So being in like a warm bath and listening to some like Abraham Hicks or listening to some dope vibes and drinking a good little drink, you know, and just feeling good. Like, yes, that's my idea of self-care.
Okay, what about you?
Ooh,
What about you, life coach?
I told y'all earlier before this, I took a nice little spiritual bath with my crystals. I love good music, relaxing, just relaxation. I when we do have time to get massages, that is amazing. But just, you know, I love nature, so I do love when we go out and do our hikes. I love going out in the sunshine. It's just something about the sunshine. I just love being in the sun. It's very vibrant and high vibing. So just sometimes taking a step back from it all and just connecting with me, that really helps me.
That's
a lot.
your thing?
That's my thing.
I'm a hybrid of both of y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add twerking to that though. Like I would twerking. I'm like, let me just close my bedroom door, put on my ratchet music, and I just twerk, and it just feels good just to shake your booty and just like
shake
like,
your
just
ass,
dance
shake
like
it.
nobody's watching, like for real. Like just, you know, I think people forget to just like have fun with themselves, you know, like just
dancing.
Yeah.
Now, I do love dancing and
Yes.
being silly.
Yes.
Grabbing my babe's ass, you know, at an inappropriate time.
Yes. Meditation.
Yes,
yes.
I do like
How
meditation.
did we forget that?
For
Yeah.
sure.
I like yoga, even though I know you said yoga sometimes.
I love stretching though.
I do
Yeah.
When was the last time you stretched?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
When's
you had
the
an
last time you
amazing-
got on the floor and just really like stretched your muscles out? I mean, we sit at computers all day. We're driving in traffic.
Or you
we're
just
dropping
probably
the kids
tense
off.
because
Whatever.
negative energy.
Yeah, tense because you know somebody in your ear, coworkers pissing you off. Something's going on. Like, when have you ever just been like, oh, let me just relax and stretch my muscles
Stretch your
out?
body, man. Your body needs that. And you know what? Since we're talking about it, I'm going to segue into like how I'll ask Sandy. So a lot of y'all, we're going to connect the mind, body, and soul, emotions, finances, all of this. And I with Sandy being the expert in fitness, how is that playing a big part in self-love when you're taking care of yourself physically?
So, by the way, guys, like we kind of have like an inside thing going. So, I'm body. Who's mind?
I'm mind.
You're definitely mind.
And I'm
Dee
soul.
So, as far as fitness is concerned, I mean, honestly, fitness is the reason I'm alive. Like literally, it saved my life. I would say I was depressed. I was definitely suicidal, and I felt like anytime I was in a dark space, it allowed me to escape. I oftentimes define running as meditation and motion, and that in itself is, for me, like enough, you know? And now that I'm switching careers and wanting to be a personal trainer, I want other people to experience that too, you know, just being able to push themselves past their limit, to challenge themselves. Your soul needs to experience that. If it's not happening, then I think you're doing some sort of injustice to your body and to your health. So
A lot of diseases and things, or I mean, Sandy talks to us about health and fitness. You know, it's working out, but it's also eating right. It's taking care of yourself.
And it's not always external, you know, that you can look at somebody and think, oh, they got muscles, they got, you know, a great physique. But to me, fitness is also an internal, you know, and doing the work and being positive about yourself. And that's an exercise in itself, you know. So, yeah, it's all encompassing for me, for sure.
Wow. Wow. Love the song in the background. Yeah.
Charles Gambino, that's
Can
my
y'all
boo.
hear it? Can you, Sonny? Can you hear us pretty good still with the music? Let me know.
Yeah. So let's see. Tracy says I stretch in my office every day.
Awesome.
Jessica says self-care for me is laying with my crystals, burying my feet in the ground, earthing,
Earthing,
and release that root chakra. Yes, girl.
Grounding, huh?
Love it.
Love
Sunny
it.
says she last stretched today. Heather says her headphones are her favorite. I love music.
Yes.
Good.
Tara J. Ross says I'm for the naps. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Thank you, ladies. So, moving on to you, babe.
Yes.
So, how does self-love play a big part in your money, in your finances?
Oh man. The way you take care of your finances is definitely a reflection of self-love. It's like, do you love yourself enough to be disciplined to set some money aside for when emergencies come up? You know, do you love yourself and your family, if you have one, enough to plan for future expenses, so that you're not that person who retires and is depending on your children for help? You know, because a lot of times I think people forget because we've been taught certain things, but just because we've been taught certain things doesn't mean that it's right. And there's people that are depending on their kids now in their older age because they didn't prepare themselves for retirement in life, later in life, and now their kids are taking care of them and also taking care of their own kids. So they don't really have a way to take care of themselves, to put themselves first, to set aside money and funds for themselves when they retire. So then the cycle just perpetuates. You know, really living your best life is really living within your means. When you're living outside of your means, you're stressed. No one can tell me that them living outside of their means, living paycheck to paycheck, is the greatest feeling they've ever felt. You cannot. It's stressful. You're trying to worry about how you're going to keep your bills intact, how you're going to keep your utilities on, all of these things. And that's not self-love, stressing yourself out when you can control it. It's controllable. So you allowing all of this stress to happen is not loving on yourself.
Except, what if it's not a kid? What if it's not a kid and it's a spouse? What's your advice on that?
What if it's not a kid and it's a spouse? Okay, I need some clarification.
Yeah.
Are we talking about the finances, Sonny?
Like maybe you and your spouse are not on the same page?
Financially?
If that's the case, I'll speak on that, and you can still still clarify if you like. But if it's a spouse that you and them are not on the same page, then you got to do what's best for you. And I'm not saying leave the marriage per se if that's not what you want to do, but at least work on your finances. Get your budget together. What things do you take care of in the household?
She said financially.
Yeah, what things do you take care of the household? Just make sure you got that part up to par. You know, are you taking care of your part of the rent or mortgage or your parts of the utilities? And if you are, great. What are you doing to save some money on the side? In the event, we're not going to say no shit is going to happen, but just in the event.
Some shit don't work out.
Some shit don't work out. You have a nest egg set aside for you so you can make some moves and you're not stuck somewhere. That's the one reason why I wanted to be financially independent, was because I never wanted to depend on anybody, because I knew that money green, that's control. And when somebody else is paying your bills or taking care of you financially, they have a say-so over what you do. So I never wanted anybody to have no say-so over what the fuck I do. So that's why I was like, I'm going to always be in a place where I am financially stable. And that's what I teach other ladies as well.
And it's good when y'all are both on the same page.
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
amazing.
Like,
and you know what? And you know what? Maybe you deciding to do your thing will help encourage, you know, or inspire your spouse to get their shit together.
That's what happened to me.
Yeah.
I mean, with working with Al and everything, my husband was like, wait, hold up. You clearing all this debt, you saving all this money.
Hold on.
What is going on? I'm
Yeah.
like, babe, like, you gotta holler at my girl. You know what's up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know, okay. some people are either on board or they're not.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right. But you do have to do what's best for you, man. It's something about being able to do things that you always wanted to do. A lot of you may want to, own businesses and just, travel the world. I mean, you should be able to do those things, but it starts with you doing something different. If you don't know, learn it. Don't be afraid to learn it. Don't be afraid. I mean, I wasn't taught that. Sandy wasn't taught that.
No.
But we were like, fuck this. We want a better life. We're not going to let our past keep us from where we know we could go, in the future. Yep. So
Sunny said, what if they aren't, if they aren't on board? I'm assuming I'm asking for my bestie. If they are not on board, then like I said, just do what you got to do for you. Yeah. And eventually, if things are not in alignment, they will find a way to separate. That's just how it is.
Yeah. Just keeping it real.
Yeah.
Look, we're going to a new decade, man. New time, new year. It's actually time for us to really put action and not just say, hey, new year, new me. It really has to be a new year, new you, new me every day, because you're putting forth the effort, not just talking about it, man. Because where's that talk getting us?
Yeah.
If you're not doing anything, you're just repeating cycles. So
and why are we waiting to the new year? That do
it now. Hell, yeah.
Right. Why are we waiting to the new year?
Do it now. Do it tonight.
And every day you wake up in the morning should feel like a new year.
That's right.
Life is short. I mean, we just buried one of my husband's friend's sisters the other day, and she was young. She was 42 years old, and she was such a kind soul. The last time we saw her was actually on our wedding day, and the things that people were saying about her were just so beautiful, and she really lived life to the fullest. And that's what you should be doing every day. You should wake up and be like, I don't need to wait into the new year. I need to treat every day as a new year. So
that's real.
Yeah.
Yes,
that is real.
Absolutely.
That is real. And to piggyback off that, what Babe said, I mean, Sandy experienced her and her husband cleared all their debt, and they just got back from a 7-month trip in Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to do it.
We went to see them in Taiwan.
That's a limited mindset.
You never know when you limit. Okay, so let me change my words then.
You limiting yourself.
I would have chosen
to tour South America.
As opposed to Asia.
They wants to be on a beach. She said we got to be on a beach somewhere.
That's what I would have chosen.
This is us every day.
Oh my goodness.
It don't get no better than this.
Get no better than
this. This is us every day. This is us every day, man. Every day. But seriously, y'all, self-love really is it's a dope ass vibe, and I am encouraging all of you to really, really continue. I know there are a lot of you that are working on it, to really just keep discovering yourself, man, exploring yourself, because that's how you really discover purpose and are able to walk into purpose. And really taking this energy, man, of this full moon. And I don't know how many of y'all have crystals. If you do, let me know which crystals you have. I'm going to tell y'all how to charge them. This is actually filtered water. And what I do is I take all my crystals. I got a few, and I'll tell you the ones that I have and the meaning behind them. And if any of you guys want to get into crystal energies and things like that, you can definitely look it up. Look these things up for yourself and see. If you're near a metaphysical store, go there and kind of see how you connect. Sandy had her first.
That was cool.
Google is your best friend. Go to Google. Type in metaphysical stores near me and see what comes up. You never know. You might not even know that something is right around the corner from you. Yeah. We didn't till we Googled it.
I know. Google.
Yeah. That was really cool. I'm so glad you took me too. So I'm excited to see what you're about to
And
do
Sandy
right
she got to experience, like I told her, I said, go in. I explained to her, how it worked, the vibes and the crystals and the incense and different things. And I'm still learning a lot. But she was able to really connect with the crystals that she actually needed. And it was crazy because when she connected with them and then we found out later what they meant, she was like, oh my God, I am dealing with this right now. So it's like, the crystals definitely, the energy will definitely attract itself to you. Definitely. This one right here is Junie may watch this later, but Junie's one of our friends that makes energy jewelry. She makes crystals and rings and necklaces and earrings and all types of things. And she got us these for our birthdays. And she told me and Babe that when she picked them out, her hand knew which box to put it in. And it's crazy because she's like, I didn't know the crystals kind of connected with y'all. And so I got it, and I was like, what is it, Junie? Tell me what it is. I like it. It's nice, though. And so this is a quartz. It's a geode. And so what this crystal is, and I when I put it on, I just felt this. I felt like this energy, this power. It was weird, but I did feel it. And so I said, hey, Junie, you never told me what this one was for. I mean, tell me the name, and I can research it. She sent me some information, and then I did some extensive research. And this crystal helps you connect with your inner self. It helps you with inner healing. And it really helps you to follow your intuitive guide and lead. So I was like, oh, shit. Like, okay. Like, that's a powerful crystal. And it's for protection as well. So I was excited to know that. Babes is the magnesite.
Yes. Thank you for remembering.
I'd be like, magnesite.
I'd be like, it's the
It's the magnesite. And this is a pretty powerful stone too, because it connects.
I do know what it's for.
It's
for visions. It's for creativity. It's for meditation purposes.
And she's a visionary, so I mean, it couldn't have come like it came
fits you
at the right time. So that energy, that crystal will help her really visualize even stronger, because she has visions like Sandy and I dream like.
I have no dreams. I do not dream.
Because her visions are through the day. Through the day, she's having visions, and her brain is like tired as fuck at night.
Yeah.
So, what are they saying? What is everybody saying? Also, we'll tap in. What are they saying?
Let me go back. Sunny says, Kayla says thanks. She took that to heart. She's tuning in for the first time. Hey, Kayla. Hey, girl.
Hey, Kayla.
Melanie says, hey, Coach. Elzo, Lada popped in. What up, Lada?
Lara.
Sunny says, charge, cleanse, and made a grid. 12-12. Get it, Sunny.
Look at you.
She says, crystals choose you. You don't choose the crystals. That's exactly
yes,
right.
they do.
That's what it felt like.
They do.
Laura says, laughing my ass off ×3. T says, amethyst, citrine, quartz, and one more. I can't remember the other one.
It's okay.
It's okay. Jessica says citrine, aquamarine, jasper, any calcite. Love calcite.
Wow.
Elzo says, I want a crystal. Laura, look up metaphysical stores near me. I'm sure there's something in Austin.
There definitely is something in Austin.
So just Google it.
I'll tell y'all a couple that I have that Sandy she gravitated towards too. The rose quartz. This is the stone of universal love, man. Unconditional love. This stone helps you really connect with like forgiveness, love.
To the camera, they gotta see it up close, right there. There you go.
It helps restore any type of trust and issues, harmony in relationships. It really it's the love stone. It's the love stone. And this motherfucker works, because let me tell y'all, last night my cousin called me. I love him to death. He called me, and I just happened to go. Babe was in the kitchen cooking, and I just happened to go and just put the rose quartz on my phone. I had him on speakerphone. And I've been on the phone with him probably for about 5 minutes, but some told me to go get the rose quartz. So I went and I put it on my phone, and then all of a sudden he just started telling me about his feelings. So what had happened was, I told you guys that I had disconnected from my family for a while, for almost a year. And I just needed to just go find me, connect with me, love me, and just get out of the sickness and the illness and really just level up for me. And so I still do, but I would talk to him all the time and be there for him all the time. And we're really tight. We are really close. But when I had to go detach for me, I just didn't really think about like not checking. I didn't check in. I didn't do any of that. And so he was able to express to me last night his feelings. You know, he got very emotional, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? Why am I getting emotional right now? But I felt love because he was just wanting to tell me, he's like, I love you so much, and I needed you, and I understand that you had to go do what you had to do, but you didn't call me, you didn't talk to me, and sometimes when I call you, you wouldn't answer, and that really hurt me. And I was like, wow. I was like, wow. And so I was able to tell him, I'm sorry. You know, I'm really, really sorry for that. You know, all I can do is we can move forward now through our healing, because he's going through his healing phase as well. And so I think divine timing is everything. But I said all that to say, this motherfucking quartz did all that. And I was just like, whoa. But I felt like it was needed. It was needed. So...
And people may think that the energies are like, it's like weird or like weird talk or whatever. But if you really think about it, everything around you is energy. Even our bodies it's just dense energy. But all the cells that make up our bodies, like it's all like just energetically like billions
Everything
of cells that
energy.
like have compacted together. So now that you can actually see it in your physical reality. Yeah. But some things are just vibrational. It's energetic. So anything that you bring into your reality, it's just all energy, all of it. And it stems from your vibrations, what you're feeling.
Even sometimes to the food you eat.
Yes.
You know, like it's
Food
all
has vibrations.
Food.
The junk food, the processed shit that you eat. And I'm not saying that I don't eat some processed shit. I do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we ain't saying we just process.
But
Homie likes Taco Cabana.
Yeah. Homie likes Taco Cabana. But you know, for the most part, we do our best to try to eat healthy and put good things into our body, because good foods, like whole foods, meaning foods from the earth, it's vibrationally higher. The vibrations are higher than some chili cheese fries from the local fast food drive-thru.
That's true. And you notice too when you eat certain foods, like if you done went to your granny's on a Sunday and ate all this food and you sleepy as fuck, you know that
feeling lethargic.
You just
That's
tired out of
know
that.
when things are low vibrate, because if after you eat it and you feel sleepy and sluggish, that's a low vibrational food.
You ain't gonna feel like they eat salad every
If
day.
you feel energetic, if you feel ready to keep going, like you got your second wind, then you're eating high vibrational foods.
So really, just that's good stuff. Yeah, foods carry vibrations.
Yeah, they sure do.
Another one of my favorite ones, y'all, is the blue onyx. This is the stone of mental power. This is the stone. I actually like this stone.
That's pretty.
Yeah,
like
it's beautiful. It's it helps you center your energy. You know, so if anybody's struggling with like anxiety, stress, check out that blue onyx stone. Because it definitely will help you center yourself again. And if any of you meditate with these stones, it's a really good thing too. It's a really good thing. Tracy said that is beautiful. I know. Let me put this up there to y'all again. Y'all see?
The camera's on the other side.
Oh, where the camera at? Is it? There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. You got jokes.
The camera's on the other side.
You got jokes.
Camera's on the other side.
And then our citrine. I got a lot. I'm just showing y'all
That's
a
my
couple.
favorite.
But this
That's
is the
my
favorite.
favorite.
The citrine. I know Jessica said she had this. This is the sun. They said this stone right here has properties of like healing properties of the sun. It brings positivity, joy. Of course, it attracts prosperity, money.
I need
But
that.
another fun fact about this stone is that it doesn't hold negative energy. So if you're going through something and it transforms negative energy into positive energy. So I mean it should be charged with the rest of them, but citrine,
Yeah.
no negative.
No negative zone.
Look at that.
Shout out to everybody buying the Dee'Tox merch.
Yes.
Oh, let me thank y'all.
out.
Thank y'all, everybody who is supporting this movement and getting your merch. My merch. I appreciate y'all because it's a motherfucking movement.
It's a
motherfucking
movement.
But one last thing before we go. I was gonna try to get a meditation with y'all, but we actually have to get out of here soon. Tonight, put your crystals in some filtered water in a small bowl and just sit it outside under the moonlight, wherever you think the moon may come up in the sky. I know for me, it's right here on my balcony. Every time that damn moon, it shines bright. It shines bright. So I will put my crystals in there, and I will charge these suckers. Let that moon energy, that feminine energy, just charge them up. And I usually will use the water for like tea. You know, tea or something
you can drink the moon energy water. I will warn you, it will taste like outside.
It
tastes like outside.
It's just very fucking filtered, man. It's clear.
Like outside.
It's that moon. It's moon water.
It's like Mother Nature.
It tastes like
Mother
moon water.
Nature.
It tastes like Mother Nature.
I'm excited.
Sure.
It's powerful.
I mean, this will be my first time charging my stone, so I'm really excited to see how this goes down.
Thank you, Jessica. It's the solar plexus stone too. Stone of determination.
Wait a minute. So Tracy says I have rose quartz. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Octofedrine, and lapis. I don't know those stones, so we'll have to look those up.
What do they mean, Tracy? Do you know?
Jessica says everything is energy. Music is energy. Color is energy. What we wear, what we eat. Yup. Tracy says that is beautiful. Get it as a palm stone. Jessica says money, 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 money. Citrine. It's a solar plexus stone too. Stone of determination. Tracy says last night moon was perfect for the crystals. Laura says that's real L with the crying eyes. And T says laughing my ass off. That's off.
So that's the end of Deep Dive Thursday. I hope you all have enjoyed this dive. You know, really, cheers to this energy that's coming in. Celebrate these new beginnings. Celebrate the releases, because there's always a new beginning to a release. Let's make room for the positives. Let's love. Let's level up. Let's be great. Let's put our fucking peace first.
And set your intentions tonight.
Set your intentions tonight. Do some rituals, y'all. Write some things down and really feel it. Really feel it, man. It's really like my girl Sandy said, the time is now. You don't gotta wait till 2020, because you don't know if you're gonna get that far. Do it every day. Do it now, and manifest that life you want, because we all deserve that shit. We deserve inner peace. So remember, self-love is a dope ass vibe.
Yes.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. Y'all had enjoyed my vibe tribe, I hope.
Yeah.
And they'll be on again. Y'all will see them more in 2020. They be like, bring them back, bring them back.
Loving the crew.
Loving the crew. That should be a song we go out to. But yeah, y'all just keep getting better and leveling up. And y'all already know, hey, listen, we're getting ready to go into a new year. But like my girls say, tonight, now is the time. And y'all know this is what I do. I love helping people heal into happiness. I love helping people be better. You know, if you see my post that I put up where I'm calling you out to come get on my calendar, and you know that you connecting and vibing with me, and you need to reach out, then you stop waiting. Stop waiting. Reach out, because you never know what you're going to get just being on a phone call talking to me. You know, there's some powerful things that happen when I talk to people, whether we work together or not. You get some type of level up. You get some type of fresh perspective. And I guarantee that it's going to change your life. I know it to be true. What do y'all think, ladies?
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm their coaches, and they're my coaches. I mean, it's just all my finance coach, my fitness coach. And
she's our life coach. Yeah. Guarantee you me, GFB would not be where it's at without me.
I just keep saying, go to the positive, Sandy. Go to
find that fucking positive.
So hey, there you go. I mean, it's real. Healing is real, and it's a beautiful thing. So please do not go another day just waiting. What are you waiting for? You're going to always be waiting until you take a step. All right? So I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have anything to say?
Bye. We love y'all.
We love y'all. We're out.
Yes.
Coach. Signing off. Coach D.
Coach D.